don't think you're stupid. Well, I want you to say that in front of the whole class tomorrow, and maybe I'll give back your camera. So today's the day. The camera thief said all I had to do was tell the whole class he wasn't stupid, and he'd give me back my camera. So I stood up, cleared my throat, and said the words. Everyone, I have an announcement to make. Camera thief, whoever you are not stupid. You hear that? All right, Desmond. You are not stupid. All right, Desmond, settle down. I said you are not stupid. Y'all heard him? I'm not stupid. Jamal stood up holding my camera. Jamal, you can talk? Yeah. My parents put me in tutoring so I can learn how to talk. And the first day I was about to speak in class, you. Can someone tell me what these are? Finally, I can show everyone I learned how to talk and I'm not stupid. Jamal? Yes, extension cords. Don't worry, Jamal, I got you. That was my time to shine and you stole it, so I stole your camera. Ooh, look what I got. Brain, give it. I told you this wasn't over. Well, at least I got my camera back. Before Brayton, the school bully, got mad, he would always say, "Who you think you talking to, little boy?" He said it to anyone, no matter who they were. Well, except for his grandpa, because that's where he got it from. When Brayton was younger, he used to spend a lot of time with his grandpa Eddie, who wasn't your average grandpa. At his old age, he could still run, play basketball, and even dance. But anytime little Brayton would say, "Grandpa, aren't you too old to be doing that?" Grandpa Eddie would respond, "Who you think you talking to, little boy?" But one day, something happened that made that phrase stick in Brayton's head forever. Stop lying, Brayton! Your grandpa can hardly move, let alone play basketball. I'm not lying! Who you think you talking to, little boy? Anything. Can grandpa play basketball? No. Liar! Who you think you talking to, little boy? I think that's your grandpa right now. Dad, can you play basketball? I wish I could, but I'm too old. Liar! Who you think you talking to, little boy? Get up in your room! And after that day, Brayton's been saying it ever since. So yesterday, Brayton got me suspended for one day. And anytime I got suspended, I had to stay at my grandparents' house while my parents were at work. There wasn't a whole lot to do there. They only had basic cable, so I couldn't watch my favorite shows. The internet wasn't the best, so no YouTube. If I got hungry, they only had oodles and noodles. And sometimes the oodles and noodles was expired. 1992! These noodles are older than me. So all I could really do was play games on my phone. When all of a sudden, I got a text message from Brayton. The message said, wait, let me get my Brayton voice. "Look what we're watching in class today." And then he sent me a video. I clicked on the video, and my whole entire class was looking at the video of me getting beat up by Brayton. I could hear everybody laughing. Even the teacher was laughing. I couldn't believe it. I'm not even at school, and Brayton's making a fool out of me. Look, y'all, this is my favorite part. No, when I go back to school, I'm gonna be a laughingstock. So one day, I was walking down the hallway, minding my own business, when Brayton appeared out of nowhere. He started calling me names and pushing me around. I tried my best to ignore him and keep walking, but he wouldn't let me go. "Where you think you going, little boy?" That's when I had an idea. I remembered that I had a small bag of glitter in my backpack that I was planning to use for a Christmas project. I quickly grabbed it and threw it at Brayton. What the? To my surprise, the glitter exploded all over him, covering him from head to toe in sparkles. Brayton was so shocked he didn't know what to do. He tried to wipe it off, but it only made it worse. He looked like a walking Christmas ornament. I can't see! I can't see! I couldn't help but burst out laughing, and Brayton was so embarrassed that he ran away as fast as he could. I later found out that he had spent the entire day trying to wash the glitter off, but it wouldn't come off no matter what he did. So the moral of the story is that sometimes all it takes is a little bit of glitter to put a bully in their place. So I brought my grandpop to school with me on Bring Your Grandpop to School Day. It was going to be a fun day until Brayton and his grandpop came. Well, look who it is, Paul Dennis. Oh no, Eddie Smith. Wait a minute, you two know each other? Grandpop's name is Eddie? Yup, we go way back. Isn't that right, Big Head Paul? Who you calling Big Head? I've never seen Grandpop that upset unless someone walked on his grass. We'll be seeing y'all around. Yeah. Grandpop, what was that all about? Eddie's been bullying me since the 60s, and it's time for me to show him what I'm made of. Anytime they saw each other that day, they would compete. So, Paul, how many grandchildren do you have? 3. Oh, 3, huh? Mm-hmm. Well, that's nice. Why? How many do you have? For me? Yeah. Oh, I have 4. Oh, that's it. Put them up, Eddie. Put them up. Oh, I've been waiting 55 years for this. Yeah, me too. Hold my cane, Brayton. This won't take long. Hold up. What's this note? Wait, don't read that. Eddie wrote Paul a letter apologizing. I accept your apology. Come on, friend. Let's get some soup. Hey, maybe that could be us one day, Brayton. Shut up. So my grandpa had the nicest lawn in the neighborhood. Everyone knew not to step on it or else. Well, when I was a kid, I accidentally rode my bike right onto his grass, and he used me as an example of what would happen to anyone who stepped foot on his lawn. It was bad enough that it happened in front of everyone, but to make it worse, people teased me about it for years. It was really traumatizing, and eventually, all I could think of was grass.
Desmond, look at this picture and tell me what you see.
Grass.
I see. And how about this picture?
Grass.
No. Use another word.
Grandpa's grass.
Wow, this is bad.
No one could help me. I was just too afraid of grass. So I decided to stay away from grass from then on. Well, one day after school, I was about to head to my grandparents' house, but someone stole my bike. I had to walk, and when I got there, I saw Brayton with my bike on my grandpa's lawn.
If you want your bike, then come and get it, little boy.
I didn't know what to do because I haven't stepped on grass in months, let alone my grandpa.
So what's it gonna be?
Suddenly, I seen a shadow. Get off my lawn and tell your grandpa. Grandpa, you saved me. Oh. After lunch one day, my camera was stolen. Our video teacher lent each one of us a camera in the beginning of school and told us if you lose it, you have to pay for it. I didn't have $400 to buy another one, so I was determined to find out who stole it. I went in front of the whole class and said, "Someone stole my camera! Give it back around!" Our teacher sent me out the room to calm down, and when I returned to my seat, there was a note. "I stole your camera. What the? And if you ever want to see it again, there's a few things you gotta do for me." Oh, my goodness! Someone's trying to control me! The first thing I want you to do is to walk in front of the class, look the teacher in the eye, and start singing the duck song. I'm sorry. Quack, quack, quack. Quack, quack, quack. Quack, 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 quack. The whole class started laughing, and I got detention. While sitting in detention, I got a text message. "If you want to see your camera again, then keep doing what I say. P.S. That duck song was funny." Wait, how do they have my number? It must be someone I know. Find out what happens next time. If you want to see your camera again, then keep doing what I say. I figured it was one of my friends who stole my camera because only my friends had my phone number. So in the middle of class, I called the phone number, and none of my friends answered their phones. Then I got a text from that phone number. "Hi, nice try, but I already put my phone on silent. But since you want to play like that, I want you to get up out your seat and play fart noises from your phone." I said no. "You better do it, or you're never gonna see your camera again." Listen up, everybody. The whole class started laughing, and I got detention. While sitting in detention, I got a text message. "Keep doing what I say, and you're gonna get your camera back. P.S. Those fart noises was funny." Wait, if they're not a friend, then it must be someone I never talked to in class. Find out what happens next time. If you want to see your camera again, then keep doing what I say. The camera thief must be a good dancer because they complimented my dance steps yesterday. So I asked our teacher if he could turn on some music while editing our video project.
Good idea, Desmond.
Once the music turned on, I walked around to see if anyone was dancing to the beat. I noticed a few classmates bobbing their head, but none seemed suspicious. And then I got a text. "If you ever want to see your camera again, then yell dance party." I had no choice. Dance party! Everyone stood up and started dancing. I tried to look around to see who the best dancer was, but turns out everyone was a good dancer. And then I got another text. "Y'all turn up the music as loud as you can, or say goodbye to your camera." I cranked up the music. Enough! Turn up the music! Everyone pointed at me.
"Since you like to party so much, you can party in detention."
While I was there, the camera thief sent me a text. "Keep doing what I say, and you gonna get your camera back. P.S. Thank you for yelling dance party because I was about to expose myself." That's it. I gotta ignore him. "Keep doing what I say, and you gonna get your camera back." I've been following every command of the camera thief, and he still hasn't given me my camera back. So I decided to ignore him to see if that works. "Hey, yo, I want you to go in front of the class, take your shirt off, and spin it around saying, 'What?' I didn't respond. "Hey, yo, get up and do it now, or I'm gonna break your camera." I knew he wasn't gonna break my camera in class. Oh, you think I wouldn't break your camera in class? Well, take a load of this. He sent me a picture of my camera dangling over a glass of water. Yeah, all I gotta do is send a command from my phone, and your camera is gonna be destroyed. I had no choice. I went to the front of the class, took my shirt off, and spun it around. Everyone started laughing.
"Oh, so today you want to be MJ?
I'm sorry, teacher.
That's it. You can rock with me in detention."
While sitting in detention, the camera thief texts me. "Now you see I don't bluff. The next time you ignore me, your camera's history." Bluff? Who says bluff anymore? Wait a minute. I know who does. I know who the camera thief is. Find out what happens next time. So we all know every school has a bully. At my school, our bully was Brayton Smith. Brayton loved tormenting me, but I wasn't always his main target. The last person he liked to bully was this kid, Tony. Tony had to wear a face mask for some unknown reason, and Brayton didn't like that. For weeks, he tried to see Tony's face. One day, he pulled Tony's mask off, but he had another one on. Another time, Tony fell asleep in class and he tried to pull the mask off, but Tony woke up. Brayton eventually gave up on the mask and started bullying him instead. But one day, right before Brayton was going to beat up Tony yelled, "Time out!" Brayton was confused and said,
There's no timeouts in fighting.
Then Tony made a deal with him. He took off his mask if Brayton promised to leave him alone. Brayton thought about it and then said, "Deal. I want to see where you're hiding under that mask." Tony removed his mask and Brayton gasped. Something was terribly wrong with his lips and Brayton actually felt sorry for him. He told Tony to put the pencil back on his shoulder and the next person to knock the pencil off was me. So Brayton, the school bully, loved to listen to music. Every day he would bring this old music player to school and listen to it during class. The teachers didn't do anything about it because Brayton could do whatever he wanted, and it kept him quiet. "Desmond, what you doing?" "About to listen to music, just like him." "Oh, is your name Brayton?" "No." "Well, then you have no right to listen to music in my class." Well, one day during lunch, my friend Zai ran up to me. "Finish up, Brayton's having another episode." Whenever Brayton got angry, the whole school would have to evacuate because it wasn't safe.
Desmond, is this thing on? False alarm, you guys. Brayton's music player broke, but somehow he fixed it. It's safe now, so everyone can report back to class.
When we got back to class, our teacher let us have some free time, and I wanted to listen to my music. But my music player wasn't in my coat. I turned around and looked at Brayton, and he had it.
What you looking at, little boy?
I knew I couldn't just ask him for it back, so I told the teacher, "Listen, Desmond, there's some things you just gotta let go, and this is one of them." I looked at Brayton, and he was giving me the look, so I just let it go. Subscribe to find out what happens next. So computer class was my favorite class in school, and we were finishing up our story essays.
Okay, you guys, class is almost over, so close out those lappy tops. And remember, tomorrow everyone's reading their essays, so be ready. Yo, Desmond, hurry up and put this in your book bag.
That's a laptop. I'm not taking it out of here.
I said take it.
You want it? You take it.
I don't got my book bag. Take it before I beat you up.
But what if it has a tracker?
It don't have no tracker. Take it home and I'll pick it up.
I cannot believe I let Brayton convince me to steal a laptop. Every time I looked at it, I felt so guilty.
Why, Desmond? Why did you steal? You know better than that.
I know.
You know.
Oh no, I gotta tell somebody. I gotta tell. I grabbed the laptop and headed to the school. But when I opened the door, the police, my teacher, and Brayton was standing on my front porch.
Oh, so you do have the laptop.
What?
Thank you, Brayton. You're welcome.
Lock him up. No, it was my idea.
See you in prison, little boy.
Today was a really exciting day for me. I spent 3 whole months typing my essay, and now it was time to read it to the entire class. But all of a sudden, my computer started erasing my essay. No! And then Brayton started laughing.
What's wrong, egghead?
You deleted my essay?
And what if I did? What you gonna do about it?
I'm not gonna do nothing. I asked my teacher if I could read another day because of what Brayton did.
Sure, Desmond. I'll give you another week.
I mean, a few days. Okay, a few hours.
Yeah, good luck, Desmond.
I didn't know how I was gonna write a whole essay in a few hours. But then a whole new story came to my head, and I started typing away.
Desmond, are you ready now?
Yes, I am. I call this essay The School Bully. A story about a mean and nasty boy that no one likes. When I was done reading, everyone clapped, and I got an A.
Yo, was that story